today we will study cost function. Okay, cost function, it is the function or a system where we analyze the cost or production and hereafter including profit for revenue. So first we will study cost function and what is cost. So there is a difference between cost and price. Let us understand that first. Cost is that amount which is incurred, which is included in the manufacturing. Okay. When profit is added to cost, it becomes
Price.
Understood? So here in this chapter we will study about cost function. Got it clear? So cost function, it is that function where we generate the output and analyze what is the costing, what is the actual amount incurred in production process, so that the price can be finalized. Understood? So there are two types of cost here: explicit cost and implicit cost. These two types of costs are there. First we will study what is explicit cost, and then we will study what is implicit cost. Understood? So explicit cost is that cost which we pay, which we give to the outsider sources. For example, in your school you have organized any function, annual function or anything, and to the tent people, to the catering people, if some amount has been given, so they are the outsiders, but it will include in the overall expenditure. So it is explicit cost. Implicit cost is the cost within the firm, within the organization of the owner. For example, I own this room on rent, so that rent I have to pay. It is the part of my organizational cost, so that will include as implicit cost within the organization. Understood? Got the difference between explicit cost and implicit cost? Explicit cost is the cost to be paid to the outsiders. For example, if you are buying the raw materials, we need to pay some amount. That is explicit cost. Implicit cost within the firm of the owner, that is known as implicit cost. For example, our machine maintenance, our rent, where we are running the organization, office, production, okay, that is known as implicit cost. Sometimes implicit cost we have to pay even if there is no production. So all that cost includes is implicit cost. The salary of the permanent employee will be implicit cost. The wages to be paid to the daily wages employee will be explicit cost. Understood? Got the difference between implicit cost and explicit cost? So these are the differences between explicit cost and implicit cost. Now we will study short run and
Long run.
As production function also we studied about short run and long run. Here also short run and long run is there. So it will be known as short run cost, and then it is studied as long run cost. So short run cost is that cost which is for within the short period of time, maybe less than 1 year. Okay, so that is known as short run cost, and long run cost in a long way where the production is being made. Clear? Short run cost includes fixed cost and variable cost.
Variable cost.
Long run cost includes
Fixed.
only variable cost. This is the basic difference between short run and long
Long
run.
run.
Now we have to study what is fixed cost, what is variable cost. Understood? Now we will study what is fixed cost and what is variable cost. Fixed cost can be written as total fixed cost. Okay? It can be written as total fixed cost. And variable cost can be written as total variable cost. Okay? Variable cost can be written as total variable cost. For the organization, there are two types of cost: fixed cost and variable cost. The cost which is included for our permanent sources, even if no production is there. That is known as fixed cost. Example again the same as we studied in implicit cost, the rent, the necessary bills irrespective of the production, whether the production is there or not. In COVID you have seen, even if you are not staying, your workers are not working, the permanent employee, the salary has to be deployed. So that comes in fixed cost. Variable cost is that cost which is directly related to the production. In short, we can, for understanding, we can think like that. For example, raw materials, the cost which we are paying to the outsiders, that comes as variable cost. Okay, broadly we consider for raw materials. And the sum of total fixed cost and total variable cost will be total cost. So total cost is the sum of total fixed cost and total variable cost. Got it clear? This is the formula for total cost. Total cost is total fixed cost plus total variable cost. Understood? Fixed cost always remains constant. Okay? Fixed cost always remains constant. Variable cost may change. And as the variable cost change, the production may vary. Understood? So now we will study what is total fixed cost and total variable cost graphically or with the help of diagram. Suppose the number of units of production are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, any we can take, and it will always be represented on x-axis. Okay, because it is a dependent variable, it is always be represented on x-axis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for example, these are the number of units. And total fixed cost. Here I am just putting the random values of cost 5, 10, 15, 20. It may be 20,000, it may be 20, it may be 20 lakh, whatever may be the rate. Just in order to make you understand. Now, for example, when we produced first unit, our fixed cost was rupees 10. Definitely, when we are producing second unit, since it is fixed cost, the costing will be 10. For third unit, fourth unit, fifth unit, and sixth unit. So our TFC, total fixed cost, will be constant or parallel to x-axis. Understood? It will be constant and parallel to x-axis, because for production of different units, the cost doesn't get changed. Another thing is, total fixed cost can never be zero. It can never be zero. The reason is that even if there is no production, it holds, it involves, it includes certain costing. For example, factory is closed for a few days, but wherever factory is there, their rent, tax, machine tax has to be paid. So total fixed cost can never be zero, but in short run. The reason is that only in short run, total fixed cost and total variable cost are included. There is no question of fixed cost in long run. Long run में fixed cost नहीं होता. So this we are making for short run. Understood? Now we know that total cost is the sum of total variable cost and total fixed cost. Okay? This is our total variable cost. It can start from zero because the raw material we have to purchase, we are giving the money to the outsiders. It can start from zero. But with this graph, you can understand one thing. If I break this graph into three parts, the first part you can see, initially it is increasing with increasing rate. Then it decreases with, then it increases with decreasing rate, and then gradually it increases with increasing rate. This is the pattern of total variable cost. Understood? Now if we make total cost, so total cost is sum of TFC and TDC. Even if TVC is 0, there will be a value of TSC. So total cost in short run, mind it, in short run will always start from the point where TSC is starting. क्योंकि at this point TVC is 0, but TSC is there, and it will go almost parallel. It will show almost parallel pattern to the TVC because fixed cost is same for all units. Only variable is getting changed. So whenever variable is getting changed, the pattern will same. So this is the graphical representation of TC, TVC and TSC in short run. Okay, thank you.